Hey guys, how's it going? Companion. Today I want to talk about a card that produces some really entertaining swing games, and it is the Master Jouster. It is a card that really hasn't drawn too much attention at the start when all the cards were being revealed. People thought the card, it's maybe better than a Sunwalker. And it does turn out that a lot of people are playing extremely aggressive decks on ladder, so it would seem like if you're playing a slow ramp type of deck where you could expect to win every single joust, that the Master Jouster would see play. But still, sorry, that's not quite the case. I think the inconsistency of this card, because the joust mechanic has really been a bit of a failure, just doesn't really make it to see any constructed play whatsoever. Even if this card was a 6-mana 5/6 Taunt Divine Shield, I still don't think it'll see much play. It might see some play. It would see more than zero play, is what I'm saying. But still, even then, it wouldn't really be that good of a card, because a lot of the very aggressive decks these days, their minions are just very easily going to do 1 damage. And when you play this guy and don't get a taunt, well, you're absolutely screwed. So that's why the card really hasn't seen too much effect, hasn't seen too much play. When we first analyzed these jousting mechanic cards, I really tried to nail down the point that the card has to be good on its own, even if you fail to joust. And, it's basically 6 health. The attack doesn't really matter. We're playing an aggro meta right now, so 5 attack is just as good as 4 attack, is just as good as 6 attack. Obviously, 7 attack would be a little bit worse because of Big Game Hunter, but the attack doesn't really matter. It's a flexible range, so it's 6 health worth of 6 mana on a creature with no real ability or effect outside of the chance that you might get a taunt. But when you look at a card for Joust, you gotta discount its Joust effect and see if it's good enough as a card, and it's not. It's not good enough as a card. And even if you win the Joust, even if you get that aspect of the card, is it even good enough then? And the answer is no, probably not. Sunwalkers were seeing some play really, really long time ago with like Redemption and some kind of, taunt-heavy druids when people were playing slower cards, because if you're playing slower cards, just like fast, but not that fast cards like Sunwalker, cards with Taunt and Divine Shield are very strong, because your opponent's often going to have to sacrifice like a 3 attack creature, maybe some kind of like early to mid-game-ish card to actually just break the Divine Shield. But when they have to break the Divine Shield with a 1/1, or even less in some situations, or if just everyone's running silences, which these days they often are, it just absolutely doesn't matter. So for Constructed, this card, as well as most or almost all other Joust cards, ended up being a complete, non-issue. They absolutely don't affect the meta in any way whatsoever. In Arena, it does have some power. I feel that this card's actually a bit overrated by some of the Arena websites. They rate this card pretty high up, just under cards like Sludge Belcher and that type of stuff. I really don't think it's quite that good, because in the 6 mana slot, you're basically playing a big creature. The difference between a big creature, in my mind, is 5 mana or more than 5 mana. If you have a card that's 5 mana, in my opinion, it's still mid-range, because you could play 2 of them in 1 turn. When you have a card that's late game, I kind of define it, at least in my mind, a card that you play by itself on the turn that you play it. And 5/6 worth of stats is like the Shield Maiden problem. Shield Maiden is a really bad card in Arena compared to other 6-drops, because while you might get some armor, you don't really lose the game because of armor. You lose the game because of lack of tempo. And if you have a late game card, a 6-mana card, and yours has a 5/5, or in Master Jouster's case, 5/6 worth of stats, while your opponent plays a Boulder Fist Ogre or better, even if he plays like a War Golem, the War Golem is going to kill your late game drop and kill something else as well. So you're going to get tempoed out, and you're going to get wrecked, and you're going to get wrecked for value as well. You're going to lose on every single angle of the game. There are certain niche situations where the effect of a card that has poor stats for a late game card like Master Jouster or Shield Maiden obviously is favorable, but how frequently does that happen? And that's really been the exciting part in Arena, because Master Jouster's effect is actually sometimes really relevant. It is pretty difficult to actually get taunts in Arena. There are not many taunts, And a lot of the ones that have been introduced in TGT have either been horrible or have situational taunt effects like this one. So when you can even get a situational taunt effect, sometimes just having a late game taunt card, regardless of how good or bad it is, really makes for some hilarious games. And the fact that it's all up to a joust just makes it ridiculously funny. It's like Master Joust, like I've won or lost on the back of Master Jouster's jousting ability like 10 times by now, you know? It's so swingy. So even though these cards for like a competitive format really shouldn't exist, Arena is a place where you kind of accept the fact that you'll get screwed on RNG and lose because of it quite frequently, and because the card is too awful to really make any kind of play in Constructed, it's just a card that makes some Arena games more exciting than they otherwise would be because of the randomness factor. So that's really where the card is. If you're playing Arena, if you really need a taunt, if you need maybe just another big, but you know, you want to play not too many too big cards, maybe you can draft it. It is a fun card to play. I do encourage you guys to try it. It does play out a lot different than you may expect it to, just as most of the Joust cards do. So it is worth trying, and above all, it does provide for some really awesome games. So I wanted to share with you guys today just that, so you guys can appreciate the card on its own level and understand the pros and the cons. Enjoy the clips, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
If you're not into that, I don't think there's much of a reason to push yourself. We have to do it now.
Here we go.
Shields up. Red alert.
That's pretty terrifying, though.
Reporting for duty. Drink with me, friend.
Here we go.
Okay. So he's got 5 plus 2 plus 4. He can kill me with the True Silver. But I still think it's my best chance.
Reporting for duty.
It's not bad. I still think he should have killed off a guy. Played it for less. Should have kept Deathwing on the board if he had no answer the first turn. I don't know.
Challenge accepted.
Here we go.
I mean, he did have the answer. He just had the hero power once. Uh-oh.
I am under.
Oh my god, it's all in the joust. No! A double Deathwing game based on a joust. Wow. We weren't even that likely to lose that. The chance we lost that is like 30%. But yeah, we lost it.
Ready, sir.
That was a cool game though. Is Hunter an easy matchup for Shaman? It's a pretty good hand for this deck, so I guess it'll be maybe a learning experience. Should have expected a second Flame Strike and played nothing at all. But no, I probably should have played the Egg instead of the Sun Fury. I guess. Please, explosive trap, explosive trap, explosive trap. Damn it.
I hope you like my invention.
First
We gotta play a bit off curve here to kind of maintain our curve for the next turn. But if he doesn't have a good answer here, we'll just crush him. I think we're gonna have to YOLO Crackle here. We got a Rock Biter for insurance. Looks like we needed that insurance. Oh god. Never are we ever lucky. Please don't kill my ghoul. Okay. That's actually really funny.
Shields up.
Don't explosive shot off the top. Don't explosive shot off the Oh my god, are you serious? How do you get so lucky? Yeah, guys, I guess we're fucked against Hunter. I guess we have no chance. Nice placement. Well, I couldn't place the fucking Sun Fury there, could I? Oh god.
Get behind me.
Okay, that is actually a really good totem. If he has nothing that affects the board in any way, we are okay, I believe. Seems a bit unlikely with 7 cards, though. Oh, 6 cards. What's that?
Eyes are open.
Oh, god damn it.
I am freed from the curse.
There is a lot at stake.
Yeah, he can kill my guy now, which I really, really don't like. There's almost no chance we win this game. Almost none. It'll involve him doing something really dumb. That's a good start. That looks really dumb. Might not be. He might have gotten Deadly Shot. Or Dark Iron.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Now we get a healing totem. Yeah, he's playing fine. The whole game, like, I was just gonna crush him, and then he top-decked Explosive Shot and cleared my board. It was basically a 5-mana Flame Strike off the top on turn 5. I mean, there's just absolutely nothing that I can do against that. He should sacrifice the two attack creatures and leave the Dark Iron at 1 HP, I think. He's been trading pretty well.
Quickly.
The light protects me.
Something needs tinkering?
Okay, actually, that's maybe not the worst thing ever.
Squire, attend me.
That's a bad one.
Sir.
Yeah, he is a hunter. That's a play we can expect him to make.
I move quickly.
I hope you like my invention.
Okay. We want to destroy all the shitties. And then all three of these need to die against that.
I wonder.
So if it's freeze, what do we want to freeze? Freeze an imp. It's not freeze. Let's see if we win the joust first. It's kind of relevant here. Oh, we won the joust!
Prepare to lose!
What a fucking miracle! Alright.
The dark is.
Taunt is actually kind of bad, but alright, it's fine. It could be explosive or bear, so we don't... Like, whatever it is, we don't want to attack face right now. Alright, that's a pretty good card for me. Just loses 2 mana.
I am freed from the curse.
That's... kind of bad. It's a lot of health. I really didn't lose 1 damage there. No. Okay. Oh!
I enjoy raiding!
If we get a heal, we're like in ridiculously good shape. Oh my god.
Prepare to lose!
Oh, if you're sure.
Let the dark in. Let the dark in.
Ooh, that's a little dicey.
Prepare to lose!
Yes.
I am undefeated.
Damn it.
High tide!
Alright. I am so lucky. Yeah, but if it's explosive, I'm still probably gonna lose this game. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe not.
Put a kink in your plan.
Oh, that's a pretty big kink there, bro. Yeah, that is a pretty big kink. It's a 7 mana kink, actually. Alright.
High tide!
Go there. I'll go there.
Elements guide me. Prepare to lose!
Alright.
Well played.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Are we actually in position to win this game?
Hey, I can see my house from here.
Yeah, we should just trade here. We can kill anything with Hex Kodo next turn.
Well fought.
Oh my fucking god, we won that game!